Bunny of BunnyPlaysHere has some van problems. But hey, I like the way she handled it. Let's talk about it. What's up, blind viewers? How's everybody doing today? That's right, Bunny. Bunny has some issues with her van. Now, I've been talking a lot of negative stuff about a lot of people and this and that and that, but this is something that I think we should talk about. I like Bunny. I always enjoyed her channel. I think she's doing some really good stuff. And don't forget, she has a new channel, Nomad News Now. I'll leave some links for you guys to Bunny's channel and her new channel. But anywho, Bunny had some problems with her van. Now, did she whine and cry? Did she get on YouTube and post her PayPal link and hold out her hand and say, send me money? Did she cry and go, oh, my van is broken and I can't? No, she didn't. No, what did she do? She made a video of her looking at it and trying to figure it out, doing a little troubleshooting. And the other thing is, she didn't just wing it. She didn't go in blindly and just start screwing shit up. She actually looked for some help. Now, she had some electrical issues, some starting issues, and she thought it might be the battery, but she wasn't sure. And again, instead of going in blind and just ripping and tearing and doing whatever, she said, hey, let me get somebody that knows what they're doing, and maybe I can learn a thing or three.
Just waiting on my dad to get here so that he can help me, because I want to make sure I do this right. It's very important anytime you're doing anything with your vehicle that you dot your I's and cross your T's.
Hallelujah.
And because I do have that added safety.
Preach, girl.
A helper, someone who knows what they're doing, someone who's done this before, I feel more confident in approaching this. At the same time, anytime you're around somebody who's already done a project, and
here's the important part.
Them, you need to pay close attention and see exactly what they're doing. So if you're ever in that position, you can do it the next time. So I'm just waiting on my dad to get here, and then we're going to go finish this.
See that? See how easy? See, that's all you got to do. You don't have to go all crazy and get all willy-nilly and, oh, what am I going to do? And let's just start figuring shit out on our own. Now, I guess if you're in a position where you have to and you're out in the middle of nowhere and you're broke down, maybe. But if you can, find somebody. Even if you call them on the phone, even if she could have probably called her dad if she was out alone and said, hey, this is the deal. And he could have probably talked her through something to get her somewhere where she could get some assistance. But now, at least she sat down, she got some help. And if she gets into this situation again, she knows what to look for. She even knows what tools she needs. And she knows how to go and get it done because she asked for help and she got her hands in there and she watched and she learned. And she did it all by herself. That's right. Well, she had her dad's help, but she didn't. Again, what am I going to do? I lived a free, cheap, and easy life, but I broke down and I don't have two nickels to rub together. You people need to go to my PayPal, or you need to go here and you need to give me money. No, she didn't do that. See, people? See, it's easy. Everybody doesn't have to be like some of these other ones, that can't take care of themselves. But preach to us how stupid we are for living in a house because they're living the dream. Yeah. So I just wanted to give a good old attaboy or attagirl to my buddy Bunny. Again, go over, check her out. I will leave links. And good video. Some battery problems, what to look for. And some of you ladies, you might want to, go over and check it out and get some tips from Bunny's dad. And check out his shirt. His shirt is hilarious. I love it. That was the highlight of the video for me. Her pop shirt was awesome. Check it out. Read what it says. Good stuff. Now, before I get out of here, I want to talk about something else real quick. Anna from Anna's Adventures. She was leaving some comments and she left some. We were talking about some things in a previous video, and she left a comment and she said that she had a high stress job and she dealt with stress all the time. And it was not a big deal. But ever since she's been out here doing the nomad thing, kind of living stressful almost all the time. Now, I know. It's not the way it is. It's the carefree life, and it's not stressful at all. But, I've been watching a lot of videos for a long time, and a lot of people say that it just the overthinking, overplanning constantly, you get mentally drained because you have to plan this and the next step and the next step. And if you're traveling, I'm not talking about if you're in the LTVA and you plunk your ass down for 6 months in Quartz Lake. That's different. But if you're actually traveling, where am I going to park? How am I going to get there? Oh, I need water. Where am I going to dump? I need a shower. Where am I going to? Constantly thinking and planning and everything, and worrying about the knock if you're parking along the street in a van or whatever. But anyway, she said that, she doesn't deal with stress anymore the way she used to. She's always stressed out, or she gets stressed out more often than she did. She had a high stress job, dealt with it all the time. Not an issue. But now everything has changed. And she also said she was in a position where she dealt with people, and she enjoyed people, and she didn't mind being in big groups and everything. And now she has kind of fell into herself and doesn't like people, doesn't like crowd, doesn't like to be around people anymore. She's become more introverted ever since she started the nomadic life. Now, I'm not saying that everybody's like that, and I'm not fucking painting everybody with the same brush and throwing a blanket at everybody, but I'm just letting you know that this is someone that is living out there in her van, or in her RV, excuse me. She's out there living the life, and this is what she said. She shared that with me. It's in the comments, so you can check it out. But yeah, I appreciate her kind of stepping up and opening up a little bit and sharing that experience. And I found it quite interesting that she actually recognized that part of herself and wondered if there was other folks that did the same thing. And as we can see, living free or cheap off-grid living, yeah, he's not dealing with stress too good anymore, is he? But he's living the life. He's living the dream. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. And thank you, Anna, for sharing that with me and all of us in the comments section. All right, guys. I just want to get on real quick and talk about Bunny, because I thought that was a very good way to handle things, because we don't always see it that way. We always see people whining and holding their hand out and telling us how great their life is, but you need to pay for my great life. But hey, you don't have to agree with me. That's never the point here.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.